Today we're playing Crave, and we're visiting the Nutty Putty Cave. U-Haul. I can't tell what that is, but I am right there. So, basically, while we're exploring the Nutty Putty Cave, because a person died. I think he died right there. I don't remember, but sadly, Jones was his name.
As you already know,
Okay.
Nutty Putty Cave is located west of Utah Lake in Utah County, United States. Despite its big reputation, the cave isn't actually that large. The total mapped length is about 1,355 to 1,400 feet, with a depth of roughly 145 feet. From this point, the cave splits into two routes. We can head left to enter the maze, or go right toward the famous Big Slide. For the full experience, I recommend starting on the left. Let's go there now.
Okay, so we're going to the left.
Look at your watch. The percentage shows how much of the cave you've already explored. Remember, you can rewind or pause the audio guide at any time using the tablet or the menu, which opens by pressing and holding the right stick. Hold it now and try adjusting the audio by touching the on-screen icons. Look at your watch. The percentage shows how much of the cave you've already winded.
Okay, another shape.
Feel like sliding? You're not alone. At the height of its popularity, the cave drew more than 5,000 visitors a year. So much traffic wore the rock smooth, and experts warned that a fatal accident was only a matter of time in one of its main features, a long 45-degree chamber known as the Big Slide, where we are right now. Those safety concerns, along with the growing damage caused by constant use, led to the cave's temporary closure in 2006. They're also the reason for the ladder you'll find at the end of this section. Be careful on your way down. You don't want to meet your end here, especially in a place meant for a very different kind of rebirth we'll soon discover.
Okay, I'm going down here for each part. Boy, that was a tight squeeze. Okay, may not talk a lot in this video. But this is the Nutty Putty Cave is a confusing route. I am genuinely scared upon what's gonna happen. I have auto breathe on so I don't die. Because you can die in this game if you don't. Oh. Very poor. Okay. Okay, so you can basically write on stuff. I'll write home over there. Ooh.
The corridor to the left leads to Ed's Push and the story of what happened there. The corridor to the right takes you to the threshold of one of the cave's most famous sections. Its name speaks for itself and has long been a magnet for many spelunkers who came here straight from the entrance. I believe there's little point in describing it further. This is something you'll simply have to experience. See you on the other side.
I'm going through here.
We're approaching the site of John Jones' tragic accident.
Yeah, John Jones.
How did it happen? On November 24th, 2009, John Edward Jones became trapped in Nutty Putty Cave after entering a tight, uncharted passage that he mistakenly believed was part of the well-known birth canal route. Instead, he had crawled into an unmapped fissure that was far narrower than expected. The passage sloped downward and constricted as it went, forcing him headfirst into a nearly vertical section.
So it was like
where
right
his
here.
body became wedged. Entering headfirst made it nearly impossible for him to reverse or maneuver once he was stuck.
Dead.
Despite more than 24 hours of effort, rescuers were unable to free him, as the combination of the cave's fragile geology, the limits of physics, and human endurance made extraction impossible.
I
In
heard
the
that. I
aftermath,
actually felt that.
Authorities made the difficult decision to leave his body where it was and permanently seal the cave,
Like this.
rather than
He
risk
was
more lives
he was like
in a
this.
recovery attempt.
He was probably like this. Trapped like this. With their feet up. Like, dude, I would not be able. Oh, look how dark it is. And then, like, look. This is how dark it was in the cave. But it's like, put my hand here. You can't even see it. Like, dude, that is scary. That is so sad. Like, actually dying in a cave and, like, being lonely. Dead. I'm just gonna write that. I'm sorry if I hurt anyone's feelings, but this is sad. That is so sad. Imagine being home. Okay. Imagine being Edward Jones in that. Stuck upside down. R.I.P. bro. You will be missed. Like, dude. Would you want to be that guy? But actually be rescued after you're like, they almost decided and you're almost dead? I mean, I would say you wouldn't. The big slide. Ooh. Okay, this is the big slide. And, yoink. And, see our dirt on our hands? That's a bad thing. Because you can slip and fall. I'm climbing so I can get out of here. See that? Okay, no, I don't want to go up. I don't want to go up. Nuh-uh. Okay, I'll climb my way up. Okay. You may hear stuff in the background, but I don't know because I can't really make these videos. Clean the dirt off my hands. This is the important part. Do you know why? It's because we just have to. Okay? We have to clean our hands. So I don't slip. I think. Oh, okay. No. Okay. We gotta keep moving. You see when that timer runs out? Yeah, we lose our grip. And that's a bad thing. Okay. I'm thinking of a song right now. This is just for safety. Guys, do you think I'm lying to you? Do you think I'm actually in the Nutty Putty Cave? Soon, this game, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna change. Probably still have access to this because I love it. I love how they created an incident. But I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it's sad. Okay. Okay. Entrance. So we're back to the entrance of the cave. This time, I'm going this way. Okay, so I'm gonna go up there, but that's it for today's video. See you in the next one. Bye.